In the wild heart of the Congo, among towering trees, deep rivers, and impenetrable shadows, the great predators lie in silent ambush, ruling the jungle with strength, patience, and deadly instinct. A kingdom of darkness, danger, and supreme predators. Wild Congo. If you're looking forward to discovering more incredible mysteries, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel and help us bring you more meaningful journeys into the wild. And now, let's begin the journey. Coiling through the heart of Central Africa like a vein of liquid shadow, the mighty Congo River plunges to depths as bottomless as an endless abyss, winding and stretching nearly 5,000 meters as it carries with it centuries of legendary tales woven from mystery and wonder. For generations, whispered rumors have clung to the dense tropical rainforests crowding its banks, places where golden sunlight struggles to pierce the For generations, whispered rumors have clung to the dense tropical rainforests crowding its banks, places where golden sunlight struggles to pierce the towering crowns overhead, claiming these shadowed depths as the ancient lair of the mythical giant King Kong. Sprawling across this vast nation lies the majestic Congo rainforest, celebrated far and wide as the second largest tropical forest on Earth, trailing only behind the mighty Amazon in scale and grandeur. Stretching across nearly 900,000 square miles of untamed terrain, the DRC claims the rank of third largest country on the African continent, trailing just behind the sprawling territories of Sudan and Algeria. The Congo rainforest itself unfurls as an immense and enigmatic wilderness, spanning more than 500 million acres and resembling, from above, an endless green ocean rippling beneath the tropical sky. Widely hailed as the essential green lung of Africa, this sprawling canopy quietly locks away a staggering 30 billion tons of carbon within its roots, trunks, and soil, laboring tirelessly to cool the burning breath of our warming planet. This vital forest ecosystem reaches across 6 African nations in total, blanketing roughly 60% of the entire land area belonging to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Every migration season, the elegant black stork travels an arduous route of more than 3,000 miles, crossing diverse terrains from the dry Sahara Desert to the lush tropical rainforests of the Congo. This epic long-distance journey ensures access to stable food sources and suitable breeding environments in Europe and Asia during the northern summer, before the birds return to equatorial Africa as the dry season begins. In the vast wetlands of Cuvette Central, these storks utilize the shallow swamps and river systems as critical rest stops to feed and regain their energy, walking slowly through the shallows to snatch up fish, amphibians, insects, and river shrimp with their long, sharp bills. In contrast, the yellow-billed stork typically hunts and roosts in cooperative groups of 5 to 10 individuals, migrating seasonally between various Congolese wetlands in search of seasonal pools. The yellow-billed stork is a large wading bird measuring between 35 and 41 inches in length, boasting a grand wingspan that reaches 59 to 65 inches. Slipping like a shadow between the dense, ancient trees and thick emerald vegetation, the leopard reigns over the northeastern Congolian lowland forests as an undisputed apex predator. Its body, compact yet coiled with extraordinary muscle, has been sculpted by evolution for silent, fluid movement through the high branches and across the damp, leaf-strewn floor below, granting this magnificent large cat the ability to strike with absolute precision whenever the moment calls for it. Few threats can rival the leopard's exceptional climbing prowess, a gift that lets it slip past larger ground predators with ease and rain down deadly ambushes from the canopy above. Remarkably adaptable in its hunting habits, the leopard preys upon an impressively diverse menu, from small monkeys, forest duikers, and diminutive antelopes to birds caught mid-roost and even fish snatched from the forest's winding streams. Under the total concealment of night, these master stalkers move with near-silent stealth, blending seamlessly into trees and tangled undergrowth until the instant arrives to unleash a swift, explosive strike from behind or from above. Drawing on raw strength and razor-sharp claws, the leopard subdues its target within seconds, delivering a single, precise bite to the neck that brings the hunt to a hushed and sudden close. Once the kill is made, the leopard wastes little time hauling its substantial prey up into the safety of nearby branches, tucking it out of reach of opportunistic scavengers such as hyenas or rival leopards prowling below. Salonga National Park, covering a vast wilderness of over 14,000 square miles, is not only Africa's largest tropical forest reserve, but also stands as one of the most critical global biodiversity hotspots on our planet. The park plays a monumental role in regulating the regional climate, acting as a giant, moisture-generating lung for the entire Congo Basin. Located deep in the heart of the Congo River Basin, Salonga is divided geographically into two major sectors, North Salonga and South Salonga, which remain connected by wide, dense tropical forest corridors that form a pristine, closed ecosystem, virtually untouched by human interference. Recognizing its unparalleled ecological value, this magnificent area was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. Enveloped in a humid tropical climate, with average temperatures ranging from 73 to 81 degrees Fahrenheit and receiving an abundant annual rainfall of between 59 and 78 inches, Salonga provides the ultimate natural conditions for an incredibly rich and diverse array of life to flourish. Beyond the eastern reaches of this vast green heart sprawls the eastern Congolian swamp forest, a primeval realm of perpetual wetlands where every breath of the wilderness carries the moisture of life itself. Cradled at elevations ranging from 980 to 1,310 feet above sea level, the largest tributaries of the Congo River win their way through this saturated landscape, sweeping past the churning waters of Stanley Falls near Kisangani before spilling into and nourishing these lush, flooded woodlands. drenched by an immense annual rainfall that regularly climbs past 80 inches. The air here hangs dense, humid, and unrelentingly heavy, thick enough to feel in the skin. Within this waterlogged world, no distinct dry season ever arrives. Only an endless cycle of moisture, in which water functions as the literal lifeblood coursing through the forest's veins. Serving as a silent sanctuary where wildlife retreats into stillness, the eastern Congolian swamp forests shelter a rich variety of rare reptiles, amphibians, and arboreal primates, each species woven quietly into the fabric of this hidden world. Meanwhile, the haunting calls of waterbirds drift ceaselessly through the dense, mist-veiled canopy overhead, sustaining a delicate ecological balance in which every plant and every creature fulfills an essential role. Among the towering trees of these swamp forests, the Angolan colobus monkey moves with remarkable grace through the high canopy. Easily recognized by its striking black and white fur, this animal is also known as the Angolan black and white colobus. Lacking thumbs as an evolutionary trade-off, this primate has developed hands that act as perfect hooks, allowing it to climb effortlessly through the dense branches where it spends the vast majority of its life. The Angolan colobus is a specialized folivore, with a diet consisting primarily of leaves, tough bark, and young plant shoots, while seasonal fruit serves only as a secondary treat. In swampy environments where fresh fruit is highly scarce throughout the year, they rely on tough, fibrous leaves for sustenance, showing a strong preference for trees belonging to the Fabi and Moresi families. Equipped with a complex, multi-chambered stomach, they can easily digest leaves containing high levels of tannins and mild plant toxins, an evolutionary advantage that allows them to thrive in this challenging habitat. When threatened by predators, they rely entirely on their superb aerial agility, leaping swiftly through the treetops and rarely descending to the forest floor, while the booming vocalizations of adult males serve as an early warning system to help the group escape from danger. Among the many treasures of Salonga is the bonobo, historically known as the pygmy chimpanzee or dwarf chimpanzee. This rare primate species exists exclusively within the borders of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the protected forests of Salonga are home to approximately 40% of the global bonobo population. Bonobos are the closest living evolutionary relatives to humans, sharing an astonishing 98.7% of our genetic DNA. Their divergence from a common ancestor with the common chimpanzee occurred roughly 1 to 2 million years ago, when the widening Congo River physically divided the ancient primate populations, creating two distinct species. While chimpanzees evolved in the harsher lands to the north, bonobos thrived in the vast rainforests to the south. A truly unique feature of bonobos is their peaceful, matriarchal social structure. Unlike chimpanzees, where aggressive males dominate, bonobo society is cooperatively led by females who form strong social bonds, leaving males to hold lower social ranks. These intelligent primates are omnivorous, consuming a diverse diet of wild fruits, leaves, and forest insects, with succulent fruits from the Myracea family making up a substantial portion of their nutritional intake. At Salonga, bonobos travel up to 3 miles daily through the canopy in search of these seasonal wild fruits. The pristine, wild woodlands of the northwestern Congolian lowland forests stretch across the borders of Cameroon, Gabon, the Republic of the Congo, and the Central African Republic. Like an endless green blanket woven by nature, this vast forest extends more than 310 miles from west to east and 435 miles from north to south. At an elevation of 1,740 feet, the majestic Shiloh Mountains rise like towering protective pillars, overlooking a verdant landscape that stretches infinitely to the horizon. This is a region of relentless rain, receiving an annual average of 55 to 79 inches, where a humid tropical monsoon climate keeps the entire ecosystem constantly refreshed. The dense, ancient evergreen broadleaf forests, which cover over 90% of the territory, form a thick, complex maze of towering trees. Roaming this vibrant forest is the spectacular mandrill, which stands as the largest and most brilliantly colored primate in the entire Cercopithid family. Adult male mandrills can grow to weigh up to 110 pounds, measuring between 27 to 37 inches in length. Their most famous feature is their vibrant blue and red faces, accompanied by highly colorful rumps that not only attract potential mates, but also serve as clear visual indicators of their health and dominance within the group. Mandrills maintain a complex, highly social lifestyle, living in stable family groups of up to 200 individuals, which can occasionally merge into massive gatherings called hordes that can exceed 1,000 members. Moving silently through the thick undergrowth of the western Congolian swamp forests is the majestic African forest elephant, scientifically classified as Loxodontocyclotis. Although noticeably smaller than its relative, the African bush elephant, this forest dweller, still carries the grand, awe-inspiring presence of a true giant. Mature males stand between 8 to 10 feet tall at the shoulder and can weigh approximately 4,400 to 9,900 pounds. The social life of the forest elephant revolves around a complex group structure led by an experienced matriarch, a wise adult female responsible for protecting the family and guiding them toward critical food and water sources. These family groups typically consist of closely related females and their young offspring, while adult males tend to live solitary lives or form small temporary bachelor alliances. To communicate through the dense, visually obstructive jungle, they emit deep infrasound calls, which are low-frequency vocalizations that can travel over vast distances. They also rely on their long, sensitive trunks for tactile contact, using gentle touches to reinforce family bonds and express deep care. As strict herbivores, these elephants feed on leaves, forest grasses, wild fruits, and tree bark, with a single adult consuming up to 330 pounds of vegetation daily to sustain its massive physical body. Hidden beneath the deep mud and slow-moving waters of the western Congolian swamp forests, the dwarf crocodile lies patiently in wait for its unsuspecting prey. It is celebrated as the smallest crocodile species in the entire crocodile family, possessing an average length of 5 to 6 feet and a body weight of around 40 to 70 pounds. This ancient reptile is characterized by a stocky, heavily armored body, a large head, and a short, broad snout. Perfectly adapted for hunting in dense, murky swamp waters, the dwarf crocodile can survive incredibly harsh conditions, tolerating low oxygen environments and holding its breath underwater for long periods. During the challenging dry season, when the water levels recede and food becomes exceptionally scarce, it burrows deep into the cool river mud and enters a state of semi-hibernation, waiting patiently for the seasonal rains to return. Today, this unique species is classified as vulnerable, with only about 8,000 to 10,000 individuals remaining within the western Congolian swamp forests. High in the safety of the leafy canopy, the Congo gray parrot stands out beautifully with its sleek, dark gray feathers and signature bright red tail. Its brilliant yellow eyes shine with a deep, unmistakable intelligence and alertness. This extraordinary parrot is internationally renowned for its unparalleled ability to mimic human speech and surrounding natural sounds, a cognitive trait that ranks it as one of the smartest bird species in the world.
Let the birds out, chirp, chirp.
As a dedicated herbivore, this gray parrot feeds on a rich diet of forest seeds, wild fruits, sweet berries, and tender young shoots. In the swampy forests, they show a particular affinity for the nutrient-rich fruits of oil palm trees, which provide a critical source of daily energy. While consuming these fruits, they play a vital ecological role in seed dispersal, passing seeds through their digestive system and helping to regenerate the diverse flora of the rainforest as they fly long distances across the swamps. Stretching nearly 750 miles along the western bank of the mighty Congo River, the western Congolian swamp forests flow like a massive watery current through vast, permanently waterlogged woodlands. In this area, the Congo River expands up to 9 miles wide, winding like a shimmering silver ribbon around densely forested islands and bringing essential life to every resident creature. These thick wetlands and waterlogged swamp forests provide the perfect habitat for the sitatunga, a highly specialized semi-aquatic antelope found in Central and East Africa. The Sitatunga is a medium-sized antelope, with males typically weighing between 168 to 262 pounds and standing about 28 to 46 inches tall at the shoulder, while the smaller females weigh between 53 to 126 pounds. The males carry elegant, spiral-shaped horns that can grow between 18 to 36 inches in length, assisting them as they navigate through dense aquatic vegetation. To adapt to their marshy home, Sitatungas have developed long, flexible legs and wide, splayed hooves shaped like bananas, which distribute their weight and allow them to walk easily over deep mud and floating plants without sinking, while their water-resistant coat provides excellent protection against cold mud and wet grass. Located in the very heart of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the central Congolian land forests unfold like a majestic portrait of untamed wilderness, where the pulse of life never stops. Spanning a vast, contiguous area, this forest represents one of the last remaining primary rainforests in Africa, a pristine sanctuary seemingly untouched by the passage of time. A stable equatorial climate blankets the entire region, maintaining a steady, warm temperature of 75 to 81 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, creating the perfect greenhouse environment for dense vegetation to thrive. Heavy, torrential rains fall primarily from March to June, and again from September to November, delivering between 60 to 80 inches of rainfall annually to keep the soil moist and highly fertile. In this watery world, countless rare and endangered wildlife species find safe refuge. Soaring silently above the dense, multi-layered canopy is the crowned eagle, its razor-sharp eyes scanning the forest floor far below for prey. With an impressive wingspan ranging from 6 to 6.5 feet and a strong body length of 31 to 35 inches, the crowned eagle is celebrated as one of Africa's largest and most formidable birds of prey. Patrolling the misty mangrove forests and watery channels of the western Congolian swamp forests, the Nile monitor moves like a silent shadow through the thick aquatic vegetation. Measuring up to a substantial 8 feet in length and weighing between 11 to 33 pounds, it ranks as one of the largest lizard species in the Vonidae family across the African continent. Its tough, dark brown or charcoal gray scales are beautifully speckled with bright yellow spots, providing near-perfect camouflage among the sun-dappled swamps. As an accomplished semi-aquatic reptile, the Nile monitor is an exceptionally skilled swimmer. Its long, laterally flattened tail acts as a powerful paddle, allowing it to move swiftly through the water. This predator can swim at steady speeds of 1.2 to 1.8 miles per hour and can hold its breath underwater for up to 30 minutes, making it a formidable and highly effective aquatic hunter. Located in the central basin of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the massive Cuvette Central Wetland spans an incredible 56,000 square miles, resembling a giant watery mirror reflecting meandering rivers amidst deep, waterlogged swamps. This region is not only Africa's largest contiguous wetland, but also stands as one of the most globally significant freshwater ecosystems due to its vital capacity to regulate the regional climate and store immense amounts of carbon. Here, an intricate network of slow-moving rivers and peat swamps forms a complex, life-giving web. Mighty rivers such as the Congo, Lulunga, Ruki, and Chihuahua flow continuously, carrying nutrients and maintaining an irreplaceable ecological rhythm. These swampy peatlands act as a safe haven for many unique species while locking away massive carbon reserves. It is home to two iconic African crocodilians that occupy crucial niches in the food chain. The massive Nile crocodile, an apex predator that can reach lengths of up to 20 feet and weigh as much as 2,200 pounds. And the African slender-snouted crocodile, which is a master of precision. With its long, narrow snout, this smaller species is perfectly adapted for snapping up fish and small aquatic creatures, measuring a more modest 8 to 13 feet in length and weighing between 275 to 715 pounds. Amidst the vast expanse of the African wilderness, the Atlantic equatorial coastal forests stretch over an immense 73,200 square miles along the Atlantic Ocean coast. Extending from low northern hills to distant southern and eastern mountain ranges, this ecosystem is a vibrant, living canvas of evolutionary diversity. These lush coastal rainforests form a dense green mantle that covers the southwestern corner of Cameroon, the mainland of Equatorial Guinea, and the coastal plains of Gabon. Major waterways, including the Sanaga and Congo rivers, wind through the landscape like shimmering silver threads weaving through the ancient, towering trees. In this forest, every single branch and river channel serves as a vital component of a vast, interconnected ecosystem, where thick mangrove forests line the coastal margins, forming a natural boundary where endemic wildlife finds shelter in one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth. Hidden perfectly among the dry fallen leaves of the Atlantic equatorial coastal forests, the Gaboon viper, also known as the Gaboon adder, waits in absolute silence for an unfortunate prey to cross its path. Its wide, triangular head and brilliantly patterned scales, which blend rich hues of brown, warm yellow, and soft purple, make this heavy-bodied snake an absolute master of camouflage on the damp forest floor. Looking exactly like a dead leaf, it blends seamlessly into the forest litter, leaving passing prey completely unaware of the looming danger. When a forest rodent or small bird unknowingly steps too close, the Gaboon viper strikes with explosive speed in less than 0.5 seconds, giving its target no time to react. Equipped with the longest fangs of any venomous snake in the world, measuring up to 2 inches in length, it injects a massive, lethal dose of 200 to 600 milligrams of venom in a single bite, while its highly flexible jaw and stretchable body allow it to swallow prey many times larger than its own head. The dense vegetation of these coastal forests and adjacent grasslands provides the ultimate hunting ground for the elegant serval. Its long, slender legs help it navigate effortlessly through tall grasses, giving it a distinct physical advantage when stalking prey in both dry savannas and swampy wetlands. The serval feeds heavily on small rodents, but also hunts amphibians such as frogs in the wet marshlands, where its long limbs allow it to leap through shallow water with high precision. Biologically, the serval is the wild cat with the longest legs relative to its overall body size, which allows it to elevate its head above the grass to spot prey from afar. Its large, highly sensitive ears function like satellite radars, picking up the faintest rustling sounds of hidden prey. Once a target is detected, the serval stalks forward silently before launching a powerful, vertical leap of 6 to 9 feet into the air, landing on its prey before it has any chance to escape. Located in the far southeast of the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Katanga Plateau rises to cool elevations between 3,900 and 5,900 feet, where rolling grasslands and open miombo woodlands intertwine with majestic hills. This highland region serves as a massive natural carbon sink and plays a critical role in regulating the headwater flows of major rivers like the Congo, contributing significantly to climate stabilization. Here, lions, the eternal symbols of power and authority, occupy a vital ecological role. On the Katanga Plateau, the open terrain of grassy hills mixed with sparse dry forests provides the ultimate hunting environment, where a stable population of lions preys on abundant herds of antelope, buffalo, and zebras. Lions, which are unique as the only large cats that live in cooperative social prides, typically form close groups of 5 to 15 individuals. The harsh dry season in Katanga severely tests their survival skills, forcing them to adapt by focusing their hunting efforts near permanent water sources or within the dense woodland patches where prey tends to congregate, while shifting their activity patterns to become more active during the cool night hours to avoid the intense daytime heat. Across the wild expanses of the Katanga Plateau, the eerie, echoing laughter of the spotted hyena signals the start of a ruthless hunt. With a powerful body length of 37 to 65 inches and an average weight ranging from 99 to 198 pounds, the spotted hyena is the largest member of the hyena family, renowned for its formidable pack hunting tactics. They live in highly organized, matriarchal social structures where dominant females control the territory and prioritize food resources. Their hunting success relies not just on individual strength, but on the flawless coordination and unity of the clan. In the Katanga ecosystem, hyenas are not merely hunters, but also aggressive competitors, frequently confronting larger predators like lions and leopards to fight for food and territory. Indeed, thanks to their relentless nature and strong group organization, they successfully steal kills from larger rivals in 20 to 30% of their encounters. Upemba National Park, spanning over an expansive 4,530 square miles in the southern region of the Democratic Republic of Congo, is like a living masterpiece of the Central African wilderness. Large winding rivers such as the Lualaba weave through the rolling savannas and Mayamba woodlands, forming a complex hydrological network that acts as the lifeblood of the entire ecosystem. Here, the beautiful Grant's zebra thrives in the grasslands, wetlands, and open woodlands. As a key subspecies of the plains zebra, Grant's zebra displays bold, classic black and white stripes with dense, narrow patterning on its back and legs. These stripes, while visually stunning, serve a vital biological function by creating moving optical patterns that actively deter biting horseflies and other parasitic insects. As highly adaptable, non-selective grazers, these zebras consume a wide range of grasses, from tough fibrous stalks to tender shoots, helping to manage vegetation. During the dry season, when food resources dwindle, they execute seasonal migrations, heading toward the lush wetlands surrounding Lake Upemba to find fresh forage and water. Upemba National Park, with its vast wetlands and fertile grasslands, also provides the perfect habitat for the majestic wattled crane, which is celebrated as Africa's largest crane species. These stately birds typically inhabit and nest in deep swamps and riverine marshes, where they can easily find food and shield their nests from predators. During the dry season, wattled cranes migrate to lowland marshes and river margins to secure a continuous food supply.
It's nice.
A highly distinctive feature of this species is the pair of fleshy, white, wrinkled wattles hanging under its chin, which play a crucial role in social and territorial communication. Equipped with a large pale gray beak that is strong enough to hunt, they feed on insects, tubers, and small aquatic animals. As they forage through the wetlands, these cranes help stimulate the growth of aquatic vegetation and disperse seeds, while naturally regulating local populations of insects and small wetland creatures. Located in the far northeast of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Gamba National Park stretches across 1,900 square miles of vast, untouched wilderness. This park remains one of the final strongholds for the rare Dauphin giraffe, a subspecies that is noticeably smaller than other giraffes, standing between 13.7 and 17.7 feet tall. The Dauphin giraffe features a beautiful, pale cream and yellow coat decorated with irregular, smaller, dark patches compared to its more southern relatives, while its small bone-like head protrusions, known as ossicones, remain a distinctive feature of the species. Tragically, the population of Dauphin giraffes in Gamba has dwindled to only about 40 to 50 individuals. Severe pressures from poaching and habitat loss have pushed this elegant animal to a critically endangered status, making it one of the most at-risk giraffe subspecies currently facing extinction in Africa. Once a proud symbol of the vast grasslands of Gamba National Park, the northern white rhino now represents a tragic story of a species on the very edge of extinction. Weighing between 4,000 and 7,700 pounds, the northern white rhino is the second largest land mammal on Earth, surpassed only by the elephant. These massive herbivores are characterized by thick, armor-like gray skin and two prominent horns, with the front horn reaching an impressive length of up to 5 feet. Tragically, these magnificent horns made them the prime target of heavily armed poachers, driving the entire species toward extinction. The northern white rhino is a specialized grazer, using its wide, flat lips to efficiently harvest short grasses, consuming between 110 and 130 pounds of vegetation each day. Its role in maintaining the ecological balance of the savanna was monumental, as the rhino controlled grass growth and prevented bushfires, creating favorable feeding conditions for other herbivores such as antelopes, zebras, and buffaloes. However, due to relentless poaching and habitat destruction, the wild population has been completely wiped out, leaving only 2 female northern white rhinos alive in captivity, both of whom are unfortunately unable to reproduce naturally. The dire situation now closing in on the wildlife struggling to survive within the Congo has sounded an urgent and undeniable alarm for all of humanity. Fueled by uncontrolled human intervention, the impacts and cascading changes wrought by global climate change are accelerating through this fragile ecosystem at a pace never before witnessed. Across the vast forests of the Congo, the canopy is slowly withering, and with each passing season, a precious portion of Earth's biological heritage slips away, perhaps never to be restored again. Climate change is disrupting the very heartbeat of life within the Congo rainforest, unraveling a delicate ecological balance that had persisted, largely undisturbed, for millions of years. Seasonal rainfall has grown erratic and unpredictable, while extended scorching droughts tear relentlessly through what was once a lush, waterlogged landscape. This tropical rainforest, an intricately balanced ecosystem entirely dependent on consistent moisture, now confronts unprecedented dryness. A shift so severe that mighty rivers once roaring with life have begun to quietly run dry. Elephants, bonobos, and countless other specialized species now wander aimlessly in search of water and food, adrift within a rapidly transforming and increasingly hostile environment. This mounting climate instability has also dramatically heightened the risk of devastating forest fires. According to a 2023 climate change impact report focused on Central Africa, the total forest areas burned have increased by more than 30% compared to the previous decade. Compounding this crisis, the aggressive extraction of valuable mineral resources such as cobalt, copper, and diamonds has delivered rapid economic wealth to human industries while proving to be an absolute nightmare for the natural world left behind. Illegal hunting and commercial poaching pose an equally grave and immediate threat to survival, pushing forest elephants, rhinoceroses, and numerous rare primates ever closer to the edge of extinction. The forests, once celebrated as the vital green lungs of our planet, are being rapidly cleared away. The Congo has lost over 1 million hectares of forest in just the past decade alone, a staggering toll driven largely by mining operations, agricultural expansion, and relentless illegal hunting. Yet amid this crisis, hope still takes root wherever people choose to act. Conservation organizations across the region are working tirelessly to establish protected reserves, restore degraded habitats, and support local communities in adopting sustainable livelihoods that ease the pressure on this fragile wilderness. Every effort to curb illegal logging, regulate mineral extraction, and enforce anti-poaching laws represents a small but meaningful step toward preserving what remains of this ancient ecosystem for generations yet to come. The green heart of Africa will ultimately cease to beat if its strongest apex predators and rarest evolutionary creatures fall, permanently severing the delicate food chains that sustain this ancient wilderness. And the responsibility to prevent that loss belongs not only to those who call the Congo home, but to all of us who share this planet. If this story of the Congo's wonders and its struggles has touched something in you, consider joining this journey of discovery and protection by subscribing to the channel, so that together we can keep shining a light on the wild places that still need our voice the most.